Every morning, you look in the mirror and make eye contact with a complete stranger. You have never actually seen your true, raw face. We usually assume our eyes function like continuous video cameras, recording and projecting a perfect one-to-one live feed of reality. This diagram shows what is actually happening. That smooth video feed shatters because your optical nerves do not capture cohesive images. They feed raw, highly asymmetrical, and chaotic sensory fragments into your neural networks. When you look at a face, your retinas are bombarded by millions of these disjointed bits of data every single second. Tiny imperfections, microscopic muscle twitches, and shifting asymmetrical shadows are captured in a relentless, unaligned flood. The conscious mind cannot process that volume of raw data. Trying to map every flickering shadow and microasymmetry would create a biological bottleneck in your neural pathways. To keep the conscious mind from drowning in sensory noise, your brain deploys a defense mechanism. It intercepts the raw data and heavily edits the image before you ever become aware of it. This creates a startling vacuum of truth. If the face in the mirror isn't an accurate depiction of physical reality, then what you see is a manufactured projection. Self-perception functions as a layer of real-time neurological censorship. To understand this censorship, we follow the physical journey of visual data. It starts the exact moment light hits the retina and begins its sprint toward your brain's processing centers. This 3D wireframe tracks the data's path. Packets move from the optic nerve through the amygdala, the primary filter, and fire into the visual cortex. Here, auto-editing takes over. Neural networks automatically smooth out facial asymmetries and micro-imperfections, constructing a cleaner, simplified version of reality. The face you perceive is an optimized, low-resolution rendering, a biological shortcut designed to save processing power and keep the world you experience appearing consistent. We know this editing software exists because you can intentionally crash it. Lock yourself in a dimly lit room and stare continuously into a mirror for 10 minutes. This exploits a specific vulnerability. Human vision is strictly optimized to detect new motion and changes in lighting. This is Troxler's fading. Deprived of movement and shifting light, your neural networks classify the static data of your face as unimportant, causing those features to vanish from your perception. Your visual cortex is hit with a massive void of information. The data stream empties. Desperate to fill that void, your brain begins guessing. It constructs distorted, shifting illusions out of the shadows, pasting them directly over your own reflection. This distortion is a predictable result of hardware failure, occurring when the visual cortex is starved of new information. The appearance of that hallucination is the moment your brain's reality rendering engine completely fails to maintain the data stream. The glitch of Troxler's fading reveals something stranger. That monster in the mirror is just a temporary interruption of a much larger lie. The actual manufactured illusion is the smooth, stable face you see every other day. You are operating a skull avatar. Your entire visual reality is constructed second by second inside a biological machine that only shows you what it calculates to be useful. This split composition shows the contrast. If your mind is willing to edit the data of your own face to keep the world looking stable, we have to ask what other aspects of physical reality it's secretly altering. The next time you look in the mirror, remember that you aren't making eye contact with your true self. You are staring at a psychological shield.